Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Let us unmute all. Let us say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Rama,
Hare Rama Rama
Rama
Rama
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Bol, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mataji. Once again, I welcome all dear devotees. Yes, on this beautiful day of Snan Yatra, yearly once, because Jagannath is made of a Dharu Brahma, means what? Wood. So we can't give him Abhishek, right? So only today. And today onwards, it's a full celebration in ISKCON because next 14 days, he'll be on quarantine. He'll be spending all his, there are lot many stories. Gundicha Mandir, Marjanam, everything will happen now. Okay, in this 14 days, the temple is so cleaned. It was initiated by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. He himself was, in Chaitanya Charitamritam, this Gundicha margin is, I think, 1 or 2 chapter full. It is beautifully explained there. The Lord poured water even on the ceiling. The water fell down. Lord himself swept it like that, very nice. So listen to this Jagannath Rath Yatra. It will conclude in Rath Yatra. And there's a return Yatra also. So Krishna, they will go. And actually Krishna tells Lakshmi that I'm going to the beach. Like that he tells, because I'm not feeling well. You have locked me up in this room for a long time. So I'm more, feeling suffocating. So let me go to the beach. Oh, I'm not well, no. So if something happens to me, so I'll take Balram and Subhadra also. So Lakshmi said, yeah, that's a good idea. You go. What does the Lord do? From there, he takes the Rath and goes to Gundicha Mandir to see Ma Gundicha. And he enjoys all the feast over there, everything. So the Lord was supposed to go, no, that is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu cleaned it. And Lakshmi is waiting here. He went to the beach. What happened? Did he fall sick once again? And all she is thinking. And after that, okay, it will go. So we will conclude 3. So after that, she goes to see. She saw the Rath there. 3 Rath were there. She broke 2 of them. And then in 1 Rath only they came back. So that return Yatra is also there. And till that Rath comes back and it goes to... Why Jagannath comes out? Why Lord Jagannath, Baldev and Subhadra comes out of the temple? Can anyone answer me? What is the reason? Hare Krishna, anybody going for it?
Gundicha is our stepmother, Mataji.
Yeah.
So she was waiting for all the year for the Jagannath. He will come.
Very good. Good interpretation. And that's also good interpretation.
I will cook every delicious dishes. I will make happy him and I will offer him all treats, what I could.
These all are right. Very good. External reason. There is one internal reason. See, in Jagannath temple, everybody cannot go inside.
Yes. The devotees are yes, Mataji, that's true. Every devotees are not allowed to at Puri Jagannath temple. So Lord himself too, he come from temple. He is a Jagannath. So he want to darshan him to bhaktas. So he come to bhaktas, Mataji.
Very good.
Lord says, you as much you love me as I will come to your feet.
Exactly.
I will come to you. Directly it will. Yes, Mataji, it's true.
Correct. Very nice. Hari Bol, Prabhu. Thank you. So, not only, foreigners or anybody, even how many who are they? Neophyte, even the atheists are there, who say there is no Lord at all. But when the Lord comes with so much of pom-pom on the road, even the atheists will see, So Lord is so merciful. Jagannath is so merciful. Oh, you can, buy Jagannath's love just for simple offering. Simple prasadam. He is very fond of prasadam. Anything you offer, you can, buy his love. He wants to see devotees. He wants his devotees to see him. Because we all know, seeing Krishna and, like chanting Krishna's name. What is the mercy? We all know. So that is why to shower this mercy to everybody who are not even coming to see him. He is coming and showering, right? Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Yes. So yesterday we almost finished except the last verse 43 in the Veda base. So today we will go through this and we will wind up and we will see the 43rd verse also. This we already saw. Very, very famous PPT. This is right. I hope you all are able to see. Okay. Indriyan Mano Buddhir. So the senses when we say, including the mind only, Shat Indriya, generally it comes. So the senses, the mind and the intelligence, these are the places where the lust sits. So finally we saw, what is that one reason, Krishna, I am compelled to do sin? He said it is because of lust. Lust gives rise to, as yesterday Mataji asked, 5 more anarthas. Okay, Shatvairi. So he said the basic is lust. So where all this lust sit? All the indriya. So how to overcome that? Then it will come. Okay. Through them only, what happened? Because of this lust, the real knowledge is covered. We all know Krishna is Param. In one of the verses we saw, no, he is Param. That means superior, the supermost. But because of this, lust is covering that knowledge that he is a Paramapurusha. What happens? We get bewildered with our sense enjoyment. We get carried away by our sense enjoyment. The mind compels the senses to satisfy their lust, to satisfy their hankerings. The intelligence tries is level best, but a person who is a slave to the senses, their mind and intelligence cannot overcome unless and until param drishtva nivartate. Yesterday we saw 2-3 times that verse, right? Vishaya vinivartate. Vishaya means material vishaya, material enjoyment. That is known as vishaya. Vishaya vinivartante. Niharasya dehinaha. In this deha, that so many material enjoyment takes place, isn't it? So how can we overcome that? Second chapter it is. Param drishtva nivartate. So divert all the senses, divert all the focus, everything, mind, intelligence, etc. Everything for the supreme. That means param drishtva, param, once again it came, param dama. That means where the Supreme Personality of Godhead stays. Param means the superior. Okay, Hare Krishna. This we saw yesterday. This also we saw yesterday, I think, right? We finished in one, yeah. This we did not see. We went to Veda base when we came to this one. Okay. Degrees of covering, we saw it. Who can tell before I put, what are the 3 degrees of lust covering?
That is fire covered by a smoke, and fetus covered by a womb, and mirror covered by a dust.
Hari, Hari Bol. Yes, Mataji. So they were compared to mirror. First is we will come from the highest. So smoke, fire, smoke covering the fire. What is that? That is compared to Krishna consciousness in? With a little effort we can kindle it. Human beings. That's like it is with the human being. Human being, once he gets in association with the Vaishnavas, the Krishna consciousness will be kindled very fast, right? Very easy. Like 1 fu is required to get the fire from the smoke. Okay. Then the second one was compared to, that is the dust covering the mirror was compared to?
Maya, Mataji.
No. It was compared to Krishna consciousness in whom? You were not there, na? You have missed it. Krishna consciousness is there in everybody. Why? Because Mamaivamsho Jivaloke. We all are his part and parcel. So automatically he is our eternal father. So the love for Krishna will be there in everybody. But to bring that love, that is a dormant love, to bring that exhibited, to get it exhibited, Srila Prabhupada gave Krishna told, Srila Prabhupada explained 3 kinds, levels, degrees of Krishna consciousness. So first degree is the degree of Krishna consciousness in human being. That is like the fire in the smoke. With a little effort, Krishna consciousness can be exhibited. The second one is dust on the mirror. That was compared to what?
I think these 3 are compared with Sato, Rajo and Tamo, Mataji.
True, Mataji. But what to say? As the first one is compared to human beings' Krishna consciousness. Second is also compared to somebody else Krishna conscious in them. And the third, similarly, third level. Okay. I will give you hint. Yajna. We do sacrifice. Right? So what do we do? Sacrifice. In yajna, animal sacrifice. Right? So the dust on the mirror is equal to Krishna consciousness in animals. Just by chanting the right Veda mantras at the time of giving sacrifice in the fire, yajna, there are chances of, like it needs more effort. As we need to put more effort to clean the dust on the mirror, with the little efforts of rightly chanting with the right pronunciation and offering exactly how it had been told in the Vedas. If we offer the animals, those animals get a chance to get a human body. And in human body, Krishna consciousness can be easily kindled, right? So the dust on the mirror is compared to Krishna consciousness in animal. With a little more effort than bringing fire on the smoke, with more effort, animals can also be brought on the pathway of Krishna consciousness. And the third one was embryo. Completely covered. Not at all possible to ignite Krishna consciousness in them. That is birds and bees. Trees. Second one is birds and bees. Third one is trees. First one is human beings. Second one is birds and... What happened? Why did it go? Third one is trees. Okay, in trees it's very, very difficult to ignite the Krishna consciousness. Okay, Hare Krishna. So this is what we saw. Covering the entity of pure consciousness is a smoke cover, fire covered by smoke. And the second one is the dust covered by mirror. Sorry, mirror covered by dust. And the third one is embryo. Covering of the embryo. You are able to see this? Yes. So this next verse is, where are the places where lust is? Because we all know lust is the reason. So how to destroy, how to succumb this lust, how not to entertain this lust to enjoy, for the senses to enjoy the lust. That means Vishaya, how to overcome from the, how to, what to say, diminish maybe the sense enjoyment, how to get out of sense enjoyment, actually speaking. Okay, so that is this verse, you remember?
Yes,
Hari Hari Bol. Yes, Mataji. So the dull matter, senses are better than the dull matter, and the mind is better than the senses, and the intelligence is better than the mind. Ultimately, the soul is the best, right? So for that we saw that Annamaya, Pranamaya, right? The 5 levels in which it can be understood. So if you want to see here, one more time. So what are the 5 senses? The 5 senses, sense organs, we say, no? That means Shotram, Chakshu, Sparshanam, Rasanam, Granam. So all of you know Shotram, Chakshu, Sparshanam is skin, Rasanam is taste, tongue, Granam is nose and smell. So better than this dull matter which is not working, in which no sense is there. Eye without hearing, eye without vision, and ears without hearing ability, and a tongue, dumb people who can't speak, right? So the senses are better than the dull matter. Mind is better than, why? Because the mind can control the senses. The mind should be trained. That's why in second chapter we saw, what was that we said? The trained mind is a friend, untrained mind is a enemy. We saw that,
Enemy.
right? Manasendriya, what was the verse? A well-trained, Vairinam, well-trained. Dhyayato vishayan punsa sangasteshu upajayate sangat sangayate kama kama krodho vijayate. Then after that, what was the verse? Next verse. That is the one who is able to control their mind, the mind becomes their friend. And one who is not able to control the mind, for them, the mind becomes the enemy.
Bandhuratma manas.
Bandhuratmas manastasya evatma evatmanajitaka. I am looking for the number, Mataji. Bandhuratmat manastasya evatma evatmanajitaka. Anatmanattu shastrutve. Yes, Mataji?
3.8, I think so.
3.8, it is okay. Yeah. No, 3.8 is a Paritrana, sorry, 4.8 is Paritrana Sadhunana. 1 second, 3.8. No, Mataji. That is, okay, we will get it. Bandhuratmat manasasya is verse. Whenever I remember, I'll tell. It is in, leave it. Bandhu means what? Friend. Bandhur Atma Manastasya. Once so whose soul is very friend to the mind. That is Bandhuratmas Manasasya Evatma Evat Manajitaha. One who has very well practiced to jitaha, to control the mind and win over the mind. For them, the mind is the friend. Anatmanattu Shatrutve. So one who has not controlled the mind, for them, the mind is their Shatrutve, their enemy. Okay? Okay. Then the lusty intelligence. Finally, the intelligence is supposed to control everybody. Say, mind is supposed to, senses are supposed to control the sense objects. Mind is supposed to control the sense. Intelligence is supposed to control the mind. And finally, if the intelligence is in a position to control, obviously the soul will, come out of that ego factor. I am the soul. I am not the body. That influence will come if we are able to control all these things. Okay. So that means we should not train our senses to have the sense gratification. Whatever it was. Yesterday, one verse we saw, you remember, supplying enough fuel to the fire will never satiate the fire, will never stop the fire. More fuel if you give, it will blaze. So we saw yesterday for the Cheto Darpana Marjanam. Cheto Darpana Marjanam Bhavamaha Davagni Nirvapanam Shreya Kairava Chantrika Vitaranam Vidyavadu Jivanam. That means this material world is a forest fire. It is very difficult to stop this forest fire. It is not possible unless and until there is a rain automatically. Otherwise, how much every now and then we hear, no, in California and in that area, all the time there is a forest fire. How many houses are burnt because of that? Some months before also we heard. So unless and until Daivi, the Lord himself have mercy, it he subdues it. Till the time it cannot be subdued. Okay. So this is what we saw. The Indriyanin Paranyakur. Just now Mataji told you, remember? So that means the dull matter. Senses are superior to the dull matter. Mind is superior to the senses. Intelligence is superior to the mind. And the soul is the highest out of all. Okay. Hare Krishna. Anybody having any doubt? Well, we are going to revise also. So I have skipped the previous one because we read yesterday that. This you remember yesterday we discussed. For a person, who thinks that I am God-fearing, what do they say? I know there is a Lord and that Lord is taking care of me. So I am a true devotee of the Lord. Like that they claim. How in 5 levels they can do that. The first level is, I get enough food. I am not at all hungry. My hunger is always satisfied. So that means I am a good person. I am a devotee. The Lord is taking care of me. So for them, they are in the lowest level. That is the kavo pivo. That's it. For them, it is okay. I am a Krishna conscious person. But it's not Krishna conscious, actually God fearing. Okay, then comes, oh, I am able to breathe. I am alive. That means the Lord is very merciful to me. That's the reason I am alive. With whom He is not merciful, they are no more. So that means if I am able to feel, sensual platform means pranamaya kosha. Prana means what? The breath. So those people are in the understanding, the Lord is with me, He takes care of me, means I am able to breathe today, I am alive, that is sufficient, the Lord takes care of me. So like that, 5 levels. Another person says at the mind level. So I am not insane. I am able to think. What are the 3 functions we saw for mind yesterday? Very important functions of mind. What are they? 3. The soul desires immediately. What will the mind do? Mind will start thinking, feeling, and willing. Okay, thinking, feeling, and willing. These are the 3 functions of the mind. Intelligence function is to analyze them. Whatever it is doing or whatever it is thinking, is it good or not? If somebody wants to, mind says, I want to smoke a cigarette. So immediately it will make a plan. Let me go and buy, or let me go and take it from wherever I have kept it. At the same time, the intelligence will be telling, when you pick up the cigarette packet, it will say, see, read what is written there. Are you educated or uneducated? You know, no, it kills cancer, leads to cancer. So many things it is written. Can't you understand that? The intelligence will definitely tell. Every time a person picks up a packet, the intelligence will tell. But they have not trained their mind. Their mind is their enemy. That is why it tells, go and smoke a cigarette. Is it not? So that is trained only by Krishna consciousness. So whole Karma Yoga, he has said, whatever work, slowly, gradually, if you start thinking that I am doing all this karma just because of the Lord's mercy, or I am not at all attached to the fruit of it. Whatever the Lord tells me to do, that means it comes on the way, according to our guna, as just now Mataji said. So according to the guna, the karma will automatically come one after the other, one after the other. Whatever we are doing now, or the, we are harvesting. The seed was sown in the previous birth. We are only harvesting now. So whatever we have harvested, or we are harvesting, are our prarabdha karma. There may be so many other karmas also, which have not even fructified. So many karmas will be there in the store, and they have not come into the surfacial level. So they're still, maybe some other time in future we may go through that. So, but in that way, I will really tell you, Ekamara Prabhu takes everything so positively. This also, this too shall pass, we say, no, like that. Anything, any problem, we say, Krishna's mercy, Mataji, this too shall pass. We don't have any control over it. No, Krishna is the controller. So what is the point of brooding over it? No point in brooding over. Because His mercy, He will get it done. We have, see the paddy field, or any grain for that matter, or any plant for that matter. It's ready for harvest. We have to harvest it. Is it not? We can't say, if you want, if you, what is that? If you saw a mango seed, mango tree only will come. And mango only will come. We have to enjoy that. And at the same time, if you have sown any, like maybe guava tree, and you are thinking from that tree, a mango will come, I am waiting for the mango. How will it come? Guava has come, you eat it. Be happy. This is what I have sown the previous year, I mean Janma. So I am harvesting it. There's no other way. So that means these are the things of Jnanamaya and Vijnanamaya. Okay, mind will think and intelligence will analyze. But the spiritual level, if we leave everything to the Lord, whatever happens, soul will desire. Why not desire for the pleasure of the Lord? Why not desire for the devotional service? So if we slowly, gradually train our mind, then it will go till the soul level. Then we all will become Krishna conscious. Okay, Hare Krishna. So the last one now. This is also, yes. Why it's not good? Same, you see, the lust has not left us. Lust is sitting at the top. Okay, because as I told yesterday, this world is perverted. It is the love in the Goloka, love in the spiritual world. Since it is perverted, has become lust over here. Love means what? This picture. All we are offering Bhoga to the Lord, we are honoring Bhoga, we are cleaning Krishna's temple, and we are doing Arati to Krishna, and we are, like making so many things to decorate Krishna. You go in some temples, they themselves make the jewelries for Krishna. You know that? There are I think there are some courses in Mayapur. There are so many courses, how the turban is made, how the dresses are made. So temple, temple president or the devotees go there, stay there, learn and come, and full-time devotees, they keep serving Krishna. Okay, so the same for our understanding, it is given again and again. So the bottommost is we are entangled in the material world. That is Vishaya. That's the things which give us for a good artist. Pen, pencil, paint, everything may give satisfaction, sense gratification. So like that, for different people, different levels of sense gratification are different means of sense gratifications are there. So they adapt those means and they satisfy their senses. But only Krishna conscious person will always satisfy the senses of Krishna. Very frankly, those who say Vedas have compelled this, Vedas have told this, Yajna karo, Vedas have told this, what do you call that? This Purana pado, Shloka pado, whatever the Veda says. Ultimate objective of the Veda is to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It starts from, as Mataji yesterday said, starts from understanding our constitutional position. So once we start understanding constitutional position, we will start serving Krishna, because Krishna Nitya Dasa. We will stop serving this material world and other people. It doesn't mean that don't go. Ladies cannot go and tell your husbands, I have stopped serving you, I am not going to cook. No, these are our Varnashrama Dharma. We have to perform, but we have to surrender the result to the Lord. Lord, they are also, a part and parcel of you. You have sent me to serve them. So I am serving them for your pleasure. This relation you have made. That means you wanted me to serve him. So I am serving him. So adversity comes. We have to understand that Krishna has given us, there is no point in brooding. He is a controller, he is the enjoyer, he is the benefactor. If he has given it for us, that also one of the prarabdha, this too shall pass. If I do this, one of my sin has gone. Correct? Right? To that level, we have to slowly come. Very difficult. I agree, it is very, very difficult. But you have faith in Krishna and you be in association with the proper chanting, with the mind focused. Mind will run away, no problem. Give. And Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, give every day you hit your mind with the broomstick or the used slippers. Hit the mind very harshly. The mind is like that. That's a way of training. We say, no, the trained mind is our friend. So what is the way of training? Give nicely and pull the mind back. The mind will again run away, again pull the mind back. Only mistake what we should not do is, mind is running away, I am not at all bothered. Like, I am getting used to it day by day. Mind is, Malato karme pire, mu pire manumayi. Manuan das pire. Yato sumiran naki. Kabir Das says, right? In hand, Mala is roaming around. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. Tongue is rolling Krishna's name. And the mind is roaming around somewhere. Yato sumirane nagi. This is not the way of chanting, right? So, for a neophyte also, the one who does not understand Krishna consciousness, every day in our life we say that. Control your mind, control your mind. Every step we hear this, right? But we take it very light. We don't train our mind. Hare Krishna. So these are the 5 senses are the outlets of our lust. So if we start not letting this lust getting satisfied with the senses, telling the lust, hey lust, keep quiet. I am, like it will ask for, go for a pub, go for a, whatever it is, what is that, non-vegetarian, eat. Like that the mind will be telling. But we have to tell the tongue. They are also Jiva Loka, that means Krishna's part and parcel. They are also like me. The same soul is, the same Paramatma is in them. But the owner of my soul is the same owner of the other soul also. Same person, one person. His minute parts, we saw 1 by 10,000 part, right? Of the tip of the hair. That is in every body. If we start thinking like that, we will not think any harsh thing. Even the words which come out of our mouth, that will be very pleasing. We will not use any harsh word. Even if it comes, okay, it came. Immediately you tell sorry to Krishna. Sorry, Krishna, I could not control. I said this. I am really sorry. Next time you take care of it. That's it. Krishna will take care of it. But the Shraddha we need to have. Okay. Yeah, that's also. Evam buddhe param buddhva. Again, param came. So that means all these things, what we have, sense, mind, intelligence, they are not material, though they have been made up of material. The main purpose of these things are param buddhva. They are transcendental. So if we know this, what will happen? Knowing this means what? Studying the mind. Not letting the mind go wherever it wants. So if we do it, how can we do it? By only the spiritual strength we can do it. Otherwise, with the spiritual strength is not there. That is what, Krishna, what is that? Balam balavatam chagam kamaraga vivarjitam. Krishna says, Balam balavatam chagam. I am the prowess in the powerful man. So with that faith, if we try to control our sense, that means satiable. Insatiable enemy is lust. We have to try to control. That means we have to satiate it. The lust has to be controlled. At the root level, we have to control it, and at the root level, we have to cut it off. Okay, if I keep on reading, you will get bored. Yeah, who wants to read? The first person? Raise your hand first. The exercise is who is going to raise your hand first. Yeah, okay, go ahead, Mat. Go ahead, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Loknath Prabhu, I saw your hand first. I don't know who else wrote.
Okay,
Take a chance. Yeah, go ahead, Prabhu.
Material existence of life certainly influenced by propensities for lust and desire for dominating the resources of material nature. Desire for overloading and for the sense gratification is the greatest enemy of the conditioned souls.
My mouse is not working. Yes, Prabhu.
Krishna consciousness alone, one can control the material senses, the mind and the intelligence. Gradually developing Krishna consciousness, one can be situated without being influenced by the material senses and the mind. This is the sum total of this chapter. In the immature stage of material existence, philosophical speculation and artificial attempts to control the senses by the so-called practice of yogic postures can never help a man toward a spiritual life. He must be trained in Krishna consciousness by higher intelligence.
Hare Krishna. So understood, intelligence is the highest after the soul. Soul we have no control, right? Soul is of our previous birth. Whatever we had, the soul means what? What do you call that? Sukshma Sharira. Mind, intelligence, and when the soul leaves this body, the soul takes the mind and intelligence also along with it. So when it takes the next body, it brings the same thing what we desired. So we don't have much control over our soul, but we have control over all other matter. Is it not? Hare Krishna. Now who else wants to? Oh, it's the last one. Okay. Yes. So that means 3.1 to 3.9 dealing with the confusion. That is, Arjuna asked the first question, you remember? Karma yoga, jayati chet karma naste. So karma yoga or nishkama karma, what is it? Karma sannyasa or nishkama yoga. From then karma, 4 levels actually. It starts from karma kanda, then it comes to karma, sakama karma and nishkama karma. Okay, then it comes to akarma. So the karma kanda can be even like below karma kanda also there is one. That is the prohibited action. One who does the prohibited action. That is impious activities. At least karma kandi people do not do the prohibited action. But only what they do not know. Karma kandi understand very well. One who follows the Vedas without knowing the purpose. Whatever is said in the Veda, they will do. They will do Sandhyavandan, they will do whatever it is, Achamanam, everything they will do. But they will not know what is the purpose behind it. They are karma kandis. Okay? And knowing the purpose, I am doing it because this will give me this. That is why I am doing it. They are karma yogis. Though I know if I do it, I will get it. But next one, I am not attached to it. Because the Lord has told that He will give it. I am doing because it is said in the Vedas. Whether to give it or not, for Him, up to Him. If He gives it, okay, thank you God. If He doesn't give it, okay Krishna, that is what your mercy, I accept it. That is Nishkama Karma. Okay, acting dutifully, everything we will do. Nothing we will leave. Whatever has been said, Vidhivat, we will do it. Okay, then even after, in the process of doing it, what happens? In the process of performing karma, what happens? Automatically one attachment comes. That attachment leads to lust. More. It is nothing but dil mange more. Whatever karma we do, we need to be guard against the attachment. If the attachment is not there, lust will not be there. So everything, vairagyena, okay? That's a very important term in Bhagavad Gita. In so many places, Krishna says vairagyena, okay? That is ahaituki apratigata bhakti. Ahaituki means without any expectation, apratigata, without any interruption. Savai pumsam 1.2.10, I think. Savai pumsam parodharmo yado bhaktir adokshaje. Savai pumsam parodharmo, paradharma. That's a supreme dharma. There are so many dharmas. You know, Kaitava dharma. Kaitava dharma is what we all doing. You know, what is given in the Vedas. We do it for the expectation. All are Kaitava dharma. Then comes the Bhagavata dharma. Bhagavata dharma is, Bhagavatam tells us all the Vaishnavas who have been serving the Vaishnavas and the Supreme Person. First Vaishnava, then the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then Parodharma. Anything what we do is not for, only for the pleasure of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Dharmatsva nishtita pumsam vishwaseno katasuyah swanishita dharma samsiddhir haritoshanam. Okay, so what we have to take care of is the lust. We have to take care of our lust. Okay, Hare Krishna. Anybody having any doubt? Hare Krishna. So what did Krishna say in this? Just to give me 1 minute, I will share something else. And you can also read, anybody who wants to read. And this is a conclusion, we will conclude it. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes. Okay, who wants to read? You can start. Yes, Ritvika Mataji first, then Sushmita Mataji, then Asha Mataji. Okay, Hare Krishna, go ahead. Namchidar Prabhu also, okay. Half we will read. Yes, Ritvika Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Sri Krishna expounds on Karma Yoga, or the yoga of action, in his chapter. He explains to Arjuna that nobody can remain without action even for a moment. Bound by their inherent modes of nature, all beings are always engaged in some work. Superior are those who practice Karma Yoga and continue to work diligently to fulfill their responsibilities externally. but internally they are unattached to them. However, the Hippocrates display external renunciation, but internally devour upon the objects of their senses. Sri Krishna says that all living beings are an integral part of God's creation and have roles and responsibilities to fulfill. Vedas, Vedas prescribe performing yajna to please the celestial gods who in return bestow material gains. These yajnas cause rains to fall, which aids in the production of food grains for the sustenance of life on earth.
Yes, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So this is very important. However, the hypocrites display external renunciation. These are the Dongi Sadhu. We saw that, right? For they have not purified their heart. They have not, still their sense objects are dwelling in their heart. Okay, so that means we can take so many people are there, but yes, in Bhagavatam, we take Bharat Maharaj's example, but Bharat Maharaj was a purified heart because he was not in association. He went to the forest. So maybe that little part of lust, that affection, compassion, that compelled him to, or that dragged him towards love for the deer. Okay. Yes, in the previous, this one, that is Vedas prescribed. So Vedas tell you do yajna for satisfying the devatas. But in the process of satisfying the devatas, we are ultimately satisfying the Supreme Personality of Godhead only, because devatas do not keep any benefit with them. They immediately transfer all the benefits of the Vedas, what we have performed, to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There is one verse, I am not getting the beginning of that verse. That verse says, I think 17th chapter, maybe otherwise 16. So it says that performing yajna and satisfying all the Vedas, devatas, reciting the Vedic mantra, all these things are worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but in the wrong manner. Okay, so right manner is what? Get attached to the form of Krishna. What is the right method? Get it when Krishna is there standing like a Shyama Sundara and he is so beautiful. Why don't you serve him? Serving him means what? You can make dresses for him. You can make garland for him. You can clean where he resides in our home. You can give the whole house thinking he is residing in our home. You can small things make an offer to him every now and then. You can sit in front of him and you can talk to him if at all you have time. Right? If you don't have time, whatever work you are doing, you tell Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Sri Krishna, I am a school-going student. My foremost responsibility is the study and get good mark. You remember that Madan Sadan story? If you have attended the glories of what is that? Holy name. In that Madan Sadan came, you remember? Madan wanted to come with Sanatan Prabhu. What did Sanatan Prabhu say? No, I will not take you with me. If you come with me, he will demand a lot from you. Then how will I do my devotional service? How will I? My Guru has told me to spread Krishna consciousness. How will I be able to go out? How will I be able to write? They were told to write scriptures. How will I do all these things? Oh, Madan, don't come with me. Madan told, no, don't worry. I will not ask for anything. So Madan came. Poor this Sanatan Goswami, he used to go for Madhukari, plain atta. People used to sometimes give plain atta. He used to come with only, he used to pour water and make the atta. He used to give Madan also and eat. One day Madan told, Arey, at least you ask for some salt also. Mix salt and make and give. You are giving me this atta like this. How will I eat? Like that, finally he told, stop all these things. I am leaving you and going for doing my, whatever instruction has been given my Guru. Then Madan helped one vendor, a business person whose ship was stuck in the ocean. Then he came. Then somebody told, go. There is one Madan Gopal with the Sanatan Goswami. He is very, very merciful. He will solve your problem. So he went to Madan. Madan Gopal told, yeah, I will do it. But provided you make a big temple for me, make arrangement for my boga. This Sanatan is not giving me anything. So that means pleasing the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yes, who was next? I think who was next? Who sang? I forgot. Ananya Mataji. After that, Asha Mataji, right? Yeah, yes. Then Vamshidhar Prabhu. Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
Yeah. Those
Those who live in. Okay.
those who live in only for the delight of their senses and do not accept their responsibility in this cycle are sinful and living in vain. However, Sri Krishna says that when works or prescribed duties are performed as a obligation to God, they are also considered yagna, sacrifice. He then explains that unlike the rest of humankind, the enlightened souls are not obliged to fulfill their bodily responsibilities. They are situated in knowledge of the self and execute the higher responsibilities of the soul. However, they do not abandon their social duties as it may create disharmony in the minds of the common people who look up to them for inspiration. Therefore, the wise continue to work without any personal motive, only to set good examples for others to follow. Else, the ignorant may abandon their prescribed duties prematurely. Sri Krishna mentions one such example of the enlightened King Janaka, who performed his earthly duties as an ideal king and father.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna Mataji.
Mataji. So it's very clear, right? We have to perform our duty. King Janaka, being a great Maharaj, Janaka Maharaj, he was not ruling a small kingdom. Maharaj means including the ocean. As Mataji asked that day, you remember? Wherever it is written for Maharaj, including the 7 planets, they'll be ruling. Still, he was Krishna conscious. He was always in Krishna conscious. He was not materially carried away. Hare Krishna. Yes, Asha Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Arjuna then asked Sri Krishna why people commit sin even when unwilling, as if by some force. Lord Krishna explained that lust alone is the sinful, all-devouring enemy. Similar to fire that is covered by smoke or a mirror covered in dust, desire shrouds one's knowledge and dilutes the intellect. In the end, Sri Krishna advises Arjuna that by controlling the senses, mind, and intellect, one can slay this enemy called desire, which is an embodiment of sin.
Haribol, 1 minute, Mataji. So this here it ends, right? Till the last verse we have come. So what is it specified over here is, we all have got a human body. There is no other way. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, gave us the Kali Yuga Mahamantra, which is only serving. Chanting is serving Krishna. Don't say, Mataji, I don't stay near ISKCON temple, I can't go to the temple, I can't serve, all those things. Chant with full Vyavasayatvika buddhi, ekaha kuru nandana. That chanting, the Lord is so pleased. And then he will show the pathways how to serve. If we do that, he will show us a Guru. Then Guru will show us what are the ways in which we can serve Krishna. Okay? So serving Krishna is the only karma yoga we have to do. Do your duty, means unattached to the results. That's all. Don't ever give up karma. Krishna has already told in so many times, even if you become a karma sannyasi, okay, you have to do 3 actions. What are they? Yajna, dana, tapa. Yajna, sacrifice. Dana, charity. Tapa, austerity. These things. What we breathe is a sacrifice. What we hold is a sacrifice. Kumbhaka. What we eat is a sacrifice to the tummy. Austerity, we say. We have bath. And we, show arati to the Lord. We make a bhoga for the Lord. All these things are austerities. Charity, of course, we, like after the first roti, we give it to the guy. The rice, by any time, you are immediately after offering to the Lord, the first, one karchi of rice goes for the crow. All these things. But we should not think I am doing this karma kandi work. because it is written in Veda. No, Krishna, in this way, I want to show the gratitude, because your human chain of what do you call that? Food chain, you remember. If animal is not there, if birds are not there, how will we get food? So this is one of the way of showing gratitude. I remember. Avidhi Purvakam. I said, no, what is that word? I think it is 16th chapter. Atma Sambhavita Stabdha Dhanamana Madanvitaga Yajante Nama Yajnaiste. Yajante means Aradhana. What Aradhana we do? Nama Yajnaiste. All this Veda, mantra, everything we do, no? These all are done. Avidhi Purvakam. It is not done according to the Vidhi, according to the rules and regulations. What Mataji, Pandit is telling so nicely the Vedas, mantras, we are doing very correctly, but we are forgetting to remember the Yajnapati. Who is the Yajnapati? Vishnu. Till the time we remember the Yajnapati, all these yajnas are done. Abhidhi Purvakam, remember that. 16, 17 means it is 16th chapter, 17th verse. Yeah, 16, 17. 16 chapter, 17th verse. Krishna himself has told all these things, people who are trying to satisfy the devatas and mantras, etc., everything, they are done in Avidhi Purvakam. They are doing correctly, but not in the right process. Yes, Mataji, continue.
Chapter 3 of the Bhagavad Gita, also known as Karma Yoga, focuses on the importance of selfless action and the path to self-realization through duty and devotion. Krishna explains to Arjuna that action is essential for a soul's nature and that one should perform their duties without attachment to the results. By dedicating actions to the Supreme and acting without desire, one can attain liberation, that is moksha.
Hare Krishna.
Here
Thank
is
you,
a
Mataji.
detailed
Hare
breakdown.
Bol.
Hare
So
Krishna.
it was told, no, soul can never sit idle. It will be always desiring. Desire means immediately my mind will plan. So that means it is action. Yes, Vamshidhar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji. From Arjuna confusion, Arjuna is initially confused about whether to fight or renounce these duties. Krishna clarified that both paths can be lead to self-realization. Karma Yoga. Krishna devotees for Karma Yoga for the yoga of action, emphasizing the importance of the performing one's duty without attachment to the outcome. 4 levels of work, duty, ego, attachment, and expectation. Krishna discuss Krishna discussed different level of work, from working for the result to working as devotion to the divine.
Yes, Prabhuji, give me only 1 minute. I'm just sending these photos. Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji, continue. Selfless action.
Selfless action, performing action without desire or attachment to the fruit of labor, is crucial for the achieving liberation and realization the true nature of the self. Dedication to the supreme. Dedicate your action to the supreme as a sacrifice to avoid binding yourself to the material world.
Because whatever we do for the pleasure of Krishna does not bind us. There's no papa or punya. You do lot of charity, no problem. But tell Krishna, because of you I am doing it. They are also part and parcel of you. That is the reason. So it doesn't mean that stop all charity, etc. You give for someone's education, you give for that old age home, whatever people do. But they have to remember that they are doing for the pleasure of Krishna.
Avoiding attachment. Avoid attachment to the result of your action and focus on performing your own duty with detachment. The nature of the soul is inherently is active, and complete renunciation without a purified heart is not as beneficial as working without attachment. The importance of the Bhakti Yoga or path of devotion is mentioned as a higher path, as it is involved serving Krishna out of love, which does not require the same level of material discipline as the
mental discipline.
Sorry, mother, mental discipline as other path. overcome desire. Chapter 3 also addressing the power of desire and how it could one judgment, arguing Arjuna to regulate his senses and conquer his destroy of knowledge.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. So, I hope you all have enjoyed what you call chapter 3. So, nothing. Yeah, after second and third. Second tells mind control, and third tells with controlling the mind, how you have to do the karma yoga without any attachment. That is all, right? So now I will show you that, one second you give me. I'm showing you Jagannath. Keep his, full, say nicely, and go and offer something to him. At least a misri, badam, something you offer to him, because, he is actually very fond of eating. That's why. One second. Are you able to see? This is Chennai ISKCON. Today, after the Abhishekam, they dressed him up. So wonderful. They were looking, very, very nice. I'm not a good, I'm not interested in first clicking at all. But still, I thought if I click, I can show to somebody. So I'm not...
Oh, beautiful, Mataji.
So you see this I will enlarge. Yeah. So beautiful they are, right? Very nice. Hare Krishna. And when they open the curtain like that, and you see, very important thing. Here, Jagannath and they are looking like a Ganesh. Is it not? So today is the day after the Snan Yatra, because there's a small story, Brahman story. That Brahman, the king told that you have to take darshan of Jagannath and all, as I told you now. Okay, but he was not believing in Jagannath and all. His Ishta Devata was, what is it called? Ganesh ji. So he, what? He wanted to avoid this place of Snana Yatra in Puri. There's a place where Snana Yatra, the Lord is taken in 56 feet height. The Lord is placed and Snan goes on, Abhishekam goes on. So that anybody, that will be like an ocean. People will be like ocean, no end to it, but they all can see it. So after that, this king told this person from there, now you have to serve Jagannath. After telling him, he went inside because he had a lot of duties to do. And this Brahman thought, I got escaped. Now the king is busy in his work. I will leave Puri and go. So like that, he wanted to leave Puri. He went all around. Every gate he was going. No way at all. Only people are there, he could not get out, and he came 360 degree and he came to the Snana Yatra place only. There he was singing, I came again to Snana Yatra place. Then he went inside. The Lord gave him darshan as Ganesh ji. Krishna, Jagannath gave him darshan as Ganesh ji. So that is why today Lord Jagannath is dressed up as Lord Ganesha. Okay, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Most of Bhagavad Gita, the difficult part is over. Because second chapter told about everything. Yeah, acha. So 4 yogas, right? What are they? Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. That is Jnanis and Siddhas. Karma Yoga people, they only purify their heart only by doing all karma. Then comes Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga people, what understanding they have? Brahman realization. That means there is one light effulgence. So that light effulgence is that is controlling everything. So that is Jnanis have that understanding. Then comes the Yogis. Yogis realize Paramatma, but their ultimate objective is the Siddhis. All the yogis you see, Anima, Lagima, all those siddhis they want. They don't want to, the Jnanis want to merge in the Brahman, but the yogis, they want to go to Devaloka with all the siddhis. Trishanku story, Narada Muni. But Narada was a Bhakta also. Why I'm saying is, they can roam around. Okay. Trishanku story, that Atma, like big story. I'm not telling the story, you all might have heard. And okay, you take people who go from one loka to another loka. Brahma loka to, they may be going to Indra loka. From Indra loka, they may be going to Dhruva loka. All these people are known as yogis. And only the bhakta, devotional, bhakti yoga. So, okay, so karma yoga, jnana yoga, ashtanga yoga, and bhakti yoga. 4 levels. Just now Prabhu read, no? There are 4 levels in the conclusion. These are the 4 levels. Okay. Hare Krishna. Anybody having any doubt? No doubt?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, tell me.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
In 2.22.
Okay.
In 2.20, 22, verse number 22.
Verse number
3.22.
22.
So Lord says, yes, Lord says, I don't have any responsibility in Trishu Lokeshu. I think that is the word. That is 3 world. Nothing I have to gain, and even then I am constantly busy. That's what Lord said in 22nd verse. Right,
Okay.
now, Mataji? There,
Yes,
Trishu
Mataji.
Lokeshu means even Lord is working according to this shloka.
Yeah.
Lord is doing karma yoga.
Mm.
Correct, no, Mataji?
Yes, but he is not obliged to do it. He does. He does not have to do, but still he does. Why? Yadyadacharati sresha tat karma pravartanat. If I do, others also will do. If I sit only, see Mataji, I'll tell you, I will stop the live.